She's soaring high, saving worlds beneath the sky.
Greetings, strange humans. Welcome back to the CJH Entertainment Plus channel, where we dive deep into everything pop culture and entertainment. Today we are zooming straight into the DC universe. With Superman and Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow on the horizon for 2025 and 2026, one question is burning through the fandom. Should DC have released these two movies back to back, just like Marvel did with Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk? Let's break it down and see if this could have been the start of DC's cinematic redemption arc. I have my guest here. Introduce yourself.
Can I be honest with you?
Yep.
I am very interested to see if the direction the Woman of Tomorrow goes with. Right?
Yeah.
We don't know what the movie is. All we know is Lobo's in it.
Yeah. Well, it's based off of the comic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yes. So Marvel set the tone for a shared universe by releasing Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk back to back in 2008. Could DC benefit from a similar situation?
To be honest with you, I can. It's hard to tell because if they did it back to back, it would make $1 billion, combined.
Yeah.
Right.
Combined, it would definitely pump
But-
up the hype for it.
Pump up the hype, yeah. But the problem is they're not gonna do it because DC
They only just started filming.
They only just started filming, yeah, and it was the problem was DC Studios didn't have the fundamentals to start off a unit, and they didn't have the cast and everything beforehand. Let's say a year ago or 2 years ago. If they started like 2 years ago in advance, it would have been a different story, easily.
Yeah. Would have had a more complete, almost perfect story when it comes to DC. Yeah.
Synergy, yeah.
Superman and Supergirl are connected characters. Do you think releasing their films close together would have strengthened that connection for audiences?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. For the audiences out there that don't know the connections, can you explain a little bit more, since
Okay.
you know more
So
DC?
Okay, so Kara Zor-El is the cousin of Kal-El, Superman.
Yeah.
She is the elder cousin. She looks younger because she was lost in space before coming to Earth. That is the classic Kara Zor-El. Now, as well, Supergirl has a cat called Shrieky the cat. But also she likes dogs, which is Superdog, which is Crypto.
Yeah.
Now,
Crypto has been introduced in the Superman movie.
yeah, Crypto will be introduced in the Superman film for the first time. So that is a big faction. Now, obviously, we know also within this, within DC, Supergirl has been around for about over 50 years.
Yeah. Same with Batman, and all these heroes have kind of already existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is with Supergirl, she has two different alternative personas. Right?
Yeah.
So she has Power Girl, which is an alternate universe Supergirl, and obviously she has Supergirl, which is the normal version. Right?
Yeah.
But like I said, the Power Girl is basically Supergirl from Earth 2.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is incredible. It's going to be really cool to see what sort of directions or what sort of era Supergirl would be in. You know, in terms of would she have the classic outfit or would she have more modernized? Who knows?
Yeah. How important is it to establish Supergirl's story separately from Superman's?
It's very, very important.
No. And how could that almost like complement Superman's story as well? Or, you know, it being separate, can it like spin off into its own type thing?
I'm just trying to think, how would we put the Supergirl film into the DCU? Like how we would, what in the what if scenario, how would we do this?
Yeah.
Because it's different. It's got to be done in 2023. That's for sure. The casting should have been done in 2023. But obviously, DC Studios got announced. When did DC Studio got announced, CJH?
When did DC announce? 2023 was when Gods and Monsters was announced. So I'm assuming 2022, because I remember waiting for the announcement of the slate in January of 2023. So I think they announced a reboot earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think because they had too many films coming out in 2023 and 2023, that is the reason why we didn't get the Supergirl film?
Like too many competition
Yeah.
movies?
Yeah.
That's possible.
Okay.
What are the risks of releasing two DC films so close together?
There's a big risk.
Can you expand on that?
It's a big risk between depending on the time, but if it's 6 months apart, there's no major problem. But if it's like 3 months apart, it's a big problem.
Yeah.
So
I mean, going back to the MCU where they had Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk so close together, even though it established a new universe, they Incredible Hulk kind of suffered because of it a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So, could audience burnout be concerned if both movies hit within months, or are just audience burnt out in DC in general?
they're burnt out in general, man.
In general?
Yeah, I think they're burnt out in general after the whole Hamada situation.
Hermada and Snyder,
Tobia.
and kind of almost like losing faith in the brand as well.
Sorry, what were you saying? Sorry.
Losing faith in the brand,
Yeah, they were losing faith in the brand. Yes, 110%.
and the general audience has given up long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is DC trying to too hard to copy Marvel's formula, or do you think this approach is necessary for success?
I'm just trying to think. You know, DC has been fans have been burnt out on DC, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's purely because of what Walter Hamada did. And I think this is a I just think what Warner Brothers needed to do was just forget about the Flash. Maybe just do the Flash and forget about Aquaman.
It's almost like they were on board for the Snyder universe at the start, and then things kind of went haywire. And then with the Snyder cut, they also got a little bit more interested again, and then they went back to their old ways. And now with the James Gunn universe, we don't know where the start of the universe is. Is it the Suicide Squad? Is it Creature Commandos? Is it Superman? You know? So, what do you think about that?
It must be with Supergirl. You know, it must start from Blue Beetle. That's the first starting point.
Do you think Blue Beetle is canon?
Yeah, Blue Beetle is canon, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good choice. I do enjoy that. But didn't the Suicide Squad come out before Blue Beetle?
Yes, it did, but Blue Beetle was canon after that.
Yeah. So technically, the Suicide Squad would be the first DCU movie.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking something. But can I say though, CJH?
Yeah.
It's like what James Gunn has got planned should have been done 2020 COVID time.
Yeah.
Right? If they started this from COVID to now, you would have had Supergirl and Superman out by now, easily.
You think COVID really hurt the chances of the DC?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you could have had, I mean, yes, we had Black Adam, but you could have canonized Black Adam into the DCU.
Yeah, although the problem is The Rock introduced Henry Cavill at the end there.
But if they didn't do that, if
Yeah,
Seven Bucks didn't
definitely, I think it definitely would have been canon had he not done that.
if he hadn't done that, it would have been canonized, and we would have had this problem with Seven Bucks and DC. We would have had Henry Cavill on the DC studios.
Yeah, the hierarchy of DC definitely would have changed. No. How do you think Superman and Supergirl will perform in the box office?
I'll be honest with you. I think Superman will make 500 million at the box office. 560.
It won't hit $1 billion?
It won't hit $1 billion, no. And I think Supergirl will make about 450, 500.
Yeah, and definitely it might see attacks from the YouTubers and whatnot. You know?
Yeah. So, is there anything else we want to add to this conversation, or?
Was there anything you wanted to add to it?
Not really. I was just like thinking as well that we should definitely, there will be more conversations about Supergirl and the Woman of Tomorrow movies coming very, 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 very soon.
Yeah.
So only time will tell.
Yeah.
But I'm very much excited for I'm very much excited for Superman, and we will be doing some coverage for that on the CGH channel. We will be covering some Easter eggs, and also we'll be discussing why the kaiju is there. I think that will be our next topic. Why was the kaiju
That would be a good topic, yeah. I think personally it's Jimmy Olsen.
But we gotta have a discussion of why the kaiju
Yes.
is in Superman and what sort of effect can it have on Superman. So that will be a topic that we will be discussing.
Yes.
I feel a little bit spaced out today, so sorry about if I feel because I'm doing multiple things at once.
Yeah.
But on
is
that note,
fine. On that note, whether you're team back to back or team one movie at a time, one thing's for sure: 2025 is shaping up for a big year for movies and DC. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and share it with
Smash
your
it, like
fellow Kryptonian friends and fans.
break the wall like Superman does.
Smash that wall. And don't forget to subscribe to the CJH Entertainment Plus for more deep dives and debates. Until next time, stay strange, humans. All right.
Movies, mysteries, endless quests. CJH, he's the very best. CJH!